Hi guys, quick video for you. I wanted to do a really quick one because I'm excited for Friday. Friday, the Paint by Numbers coaching is starting at 1 p.m. EST. I'm just about to post the link for so you can sign up for it on the page. If you're already in, you'll have the page, you'll have the link. I wanted to tell you the secret of getting niche sites, Amazon sites to work. Pretty much anything that you do online though, this is probably the most important, or it's not even a secret, but this is the most important thing, okay? So with all of this stuff, I won't make it a long video, and I will try my best not to make it confusing and go off onto a tangent, okay? The number one trick with all this stuff, getting it to work, if you're struggling with all your online stuff, Amazon sites, ClickBank sites, any site you're trying to rank via SEO, even if you're selling your own products, building email lists, doing pay-per-click, the number one thing that will get you results quicker, okay? The number one secret is this. And it sounds almost redundant, but bear with me, okay? You've got like time and you've got results. Now we've all got the same amount of time. The number one secret to this stuff is focusing on the things that will bring the results. Now the problem comes in that learning this stuff is a big part of it. If you imagine it as a big pie, like a pie chart, we've got a big apple pie to eat, and learning this stuff is definitely a high percentage of this stuff. But the thing that makes the money, without a doubt, isn't learning this stuff, it's just getting something up and out there. And that is pretty much what we're going to do in the Paint by Numbers coaching. Now, I don't mean that you just get anything out there with no. So you have to have some strategy, a plan behind it, and you have to know what you're doing. So if we go back to Amazon sites, you have to know how to pick a niche, you have to know how to write product reviews, and you have to be half decent at SEOing your site. But that is it. Like literally, that is it. You don't need to have great knowledge on SEO. You don't need to write really fancy articles. You don't even need, we're going to go into this in the Paint by Numbers coaching, you don't even need to have this stuff down to a level where you're going through all your categories and everything's perfect. It literally is getting something out there so you can rank and start getting results. Like if you had a site out there now and it had 30 product reviews on and they were exactly the same as the Power Generator one, I don't mean the same niche, but you see the reviews same length and they're sort of SEO'd like that, you will get some form of result. But when your results start coming in, that's where the skill is, okay? So you start to get a few sales or you start to get traffic, and then the skill to making money with all this stuff, like with Amazon sites or even niche sites, ClickBank sites, is seeing what's happening, what's bringing your sales in off your tracking, where are you ranking, even if you're not getting sales. That is a really, really good place to be in. I know it sounds silly, but if you're not getting sales, it's very easily fixed. We just have to improve your click-through rate. But without a doubt, the number one thing that holds people back is we've all got the same amount of time, and it's too much time planning or agonizing over things that won't make the money. So the things that will make the money is initially, so if you're watching this and you've got no money coming in with Amazon affiliate sites, I urge you, whether you join us on the Paint by Numbers coaching or not, I urge you to focus on getting a site out there with tracking, getting the SEO on it, and setting a plan in place. You don't even have to follow my plan, okay? But just setting a plan in place so you're working systematically on your site. So you're not worried about results, you're worried about getting enough content and enough interlinking going on your site to look at your stats and then say, yeah, this is starting to rank. And then that's the key. When it starts to rank, you know the products that are starting to rank, you know, are you getting click-throughs? Are you getting sales? If not, you just modify that. So you keep it really, really simple. If you want to join us and literally do this, I'm not just going to tell you. So like with this stuff, I'm not just going to tell you, right, you do this, then you do this, then you do this. We're going to go through at the same level. And I'm going to say today, we're going to cover this. Then we're going to go off for the week and do it really simple. I'm not going to give you loads of, I'm not going to say, right, first week, we're going to write 80 articles, you know, nothing like that, and then put a guarantee on it. So it's really, you know, like if you write 80 articles and it doesn't work, you can have your money back. But no one's going to write 80 articles. So I promise it's not going to be like that. It's actually going to be really simple tasks. Yes, there will be some work, but you can do it with half hour a day. In fact, I'm going to show you in the Paint by Numbers coaching how long I've spent on the site. Now, you might be thinking, well, Chris, that's all right for you. You write a lot of reviews, you write a lot of content, but honestly, I'm going to break it down systematically. So yeah, you may struggle a bit on writing content, but everyone does. No one likes writing content, and that's the whole thing of this stuff. ClickBank sites, ClickBank affiliate sites, sorry, email marketing, your own products, course creation, all of this stuff is content creation. But the thing that holds people back, look at it this way, guys, and I know it's a bit different, but I want to give you an example, okay? Say you want to sell your own product. You need a course and you need a way of getting leads, okay? And you need a way of getting people to see that page, and you need your course your email messages that actually tells people about the course. But here's the thing, when we start to do that, and the reason I'm giving you this example is for a reason. So when we start to do that, what payment processor do we use? What email marketing system do we use? What automated funnel system do we use? And there's all these tangents. That is the killer with all this stuff. You don't need anything fancy. If you want to make sales, you can make sales relatively quickly by just being a laser instead of a shotgun. Okay, so bad example, but the shotgun shells go flying off in all directions, and it's very easy to go, oh, I need this first. Really, really, really simple. Really, really, really simple. Focus on the result you want. If you want an Amazon affiliate site that makes you money, you need a site with a good amount of content on, so you've got something that you can look at and go, yeah, this is working, or it's not working. But here's the great thing, and I'll finish on this because it's a really important point. When you do this stuff, you sort of think, but Chris, this is the fear, okay? I'll tell you the fear. But Chris, if I spend time doing this and it doesn't work, I've wasted all that time. And it sounds cliche, but I guarantee you, you will not waste time. If you get a site with traffic, let's say it wasn't making sales, but let's say you had a site out there and it's starting to get traffic. But Chris, I've spent so long and it hasn't made any sales. It's easily fixed, okay? We know that the site will bring in targeted traffic from the search engines. So you either need more traffic or a higher click-through rate. Those two things, and done. Really, really simple. But the key is not getting disheartened and thinking, oh my God, I've spent so long on it. The key is doing more than you think, following a plan, getting the stuff out there, best time of the year, and absolutely making a promise to yourself that you're going to go for it. And you know the great thing, you can change years or months or weeks of sort of going round and round. Look at what you've been doing in those years, months and weeks, and you can change it with a bit of laser focus, a bit of fun, make it fun, a bit of deciding whether you really want to do this. There's no way around the content. All these gimmicks, article spinners, push button systems, I'm just going to say it, they're not going to make you money, okay? Not in my experience. That's why they're marketed. Okay, it would be easier for me to not do a paint by numbers course where I'm actually building sites from scratch and showing you this stuff. It would be easier to go, I've got the system, guys. I've got the system. All you have to do is click this button and you have a site out there. Because I'll just say how I think, and I'm not slagging anyone's product. I'm just telling you because I want you to do well, regardless of whether you're with me or you know, I want you to do well just to be a good human being. The reason that I believe they're made is it's very easy for me as a marketer to go, there's your push button site, good luck. And you click a button and it does all the stuff and you've got your site out there. So on the face of it, you're like, yeah, I've got an Amazon affiliate site, and then you add content to it. But the problem is Google only ranks content that actually helps, okay? So if you think about all the push button sites and you start one on coffee machines and I start one on coffee machines and so does 50 other people, why are they not ranking, okay? And then just cover loads of, we're going to go through all this in the coaching, okay? Then you could argue, well, with your way, Chris, there's going to be loads of sites on coffee machines. Take a look at some of my previous videos on the power generator site. The reason I picked that niche is it's ridiculously competitive, because there's a high markup on power generators. They're like $500, $1,000, $2,000 in the highest commission rate. Okay, so really high commission rate. Why is my site ranking? It's not because it's fancy. It's not because it's doing anything different, but the content on it isn't bullshit. Okay, the content on it is actually structured to help. Introduction, review, features, customer opinion, and then go through to Amazon. And it's like how I talk. It's not the best written, okay? And that is the key. It should inspire you. It doesn't need to be a work of art, but it needs to be and if you follow that way and you build real sites despite the harder work, you'll make far more money than an article spinner or push button or traffic software. You know, just blasting your site out and getting visitors coming to you all around the web because you clicked a button and it goes and sends it out. They're not targeted. You need targeted traffic, and the targeted traffic comes from people typing stuff in. A certain rowing machine, a certain coffee machine, and you need the content on there, okay? We're going to go through exactly how to do this. I'm going to do it with you. We're going to do a bonus Christmas site as well. You don't have to do the Christmas site, but I'm going to do the bonus as well and show you that because it's the time of year, so I thought I'd do it. And we're going to do an evergreen site that will specifically do well at Christmas. So it's an evergreen site that's all year round, but it will do better at this time of year. So I'm really excited. I'd love to have you with me. I'm going to put the link below. We start on Friday. There is one spot left. What I'll probably do, there's officially one spot. I'll probably get 2 more people in, so there's like 11 people in, just one bonus spot. But that's going down once. I don't really want any more than 10, 11 people in there because I'm going all out on this. I'm going all out to support. We're going to go through at the same pace and we're going to get it done. So I hope you found that. I hope that wasn't too, I know it was a bit jumbled, but I hope you got the concept. The concept is this. Make sure that if you're struggling, look at what you've got out there and look at what you're working on systematically. Okay, so not just what you got out there, but if I said how many sites you got out there and you said 4, 5, 6, 7, that's great. But which sites are you working on week by week and systematically building up? Do you know what you're doing with them? Do you know what you're working for? Do you know what you're looking at your stats? And I don't mean that harshly. I mean, if you do know that, you've got a business. You've got a business and you're building it. If you don't know that, you're either learning the stuff and trying to find the Holy Grail, and I'm saying I've given up the search for the Holy Grail. I've called the knights back. I drunk from the Holy Grail and it made me really old. Do you remember that film? I'm remembering a film when I was a kid. I saw a film with the Holy Grail and they drank from it and one got eternal life. And this other person rushed to drink from it and they started, like, all their face started, "Argh." That's what push button sites do to your face. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put the link below. Have a fantastic day and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Cheers.